named 2014 North American Truck of the Year. Kinda strong. And now we're getting even stronger with 2 more ways to flex some muscle. Introducing the new 2015 Silverado 2500 and 3500 heavy duties. Both come with available Allison transmission and Duramax diesel. Legendary names backed by over 100 billion miles of real-world experience. The new, stronger family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road. Silverado 1500, 2500, and 3500 heavy duties. Stop in at your local Chevy dealer today. Strong just got a whole lot stronger. Dependability based on longevity. 1987 to April 2013, full-size pickup registrations.
This has been Focus on Agriculture. I'm Gary Joyner, and we are the TFB Radio Network.
All right, here we go. Hold your ears, folks. It's showtime.
It's showtime.
All right, showtime.
Showtime. Showtime.
It's showtime. It's showtime.
Showtime. Showtime.
Let's bring it in. It's showtime, right? Hurry up.
Broadcasting live from the K-Best studios in the Spring City. It's the morning show you wake up to hear. Gooney in the morning with Gooney.
It's hard to think of words in the morning.
And Heather.
And I'm dyslexic and ADD.
Yeah.
Whoa.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That escalated quickly.
Are you ready?
Might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break.
Welcome to Gooney in the Morning on KBST AM and FM. It's Monday, July 7th, 6:19 here at the KBS Studios. Charles Sagona's with us this morning.
Good morning.
We got Heather in the house.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys, it's Monday. You know
It is.
To recover from another wild weekend. Chugging down coffee while I should have been sleeping.
Haven't had my coffee yet this morning.
We give this guy tons of airtime now since he's followed us on Twitter.
Who is that?
Mark Chestnut.
I thought it was Mark Chestnut. Mark Chestnut.
Saturday, Sunday.
But it's all
over now.
Mark Chestnut not have enough to do other than follow us on Twitter.
That's all he does now. He just follows us and
It's the
sees what we're
best thing
doing.
he has to do.
That's right.
Jeez.
It's pretty sad for Mark Chestnut.
It
He
is.
was big at one time.
At one time. Now he's
He's one of those '90s country guys that
Like
were.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
Well, Billy Ray
he's bigger
Cyrus has
than
a new
that.
song out.
I don't care.
He has a daughter that's in the news every single day.
Yeah,
Oh, I'd
Billy
be
Ray
so
Cyrus.
shameless.
Speaking of that, did y'all see Miley Cyrus is kicking off a world tour?
I saw
she's
the
gonna go-
commercial for it.
Yeah, she's gonna go ruin other kids'
I
lives.
thought she was already on a world tour for Bangers. Or was that just an American tour?
I don't know.
Don't know.
I just saw the commercial.
I saw the commercial.
The first thing I thought was, oh, she's gonna go ruin other teenagers in other countries now.
That's fine.
So sad.
That's what she's going to try to do, for sure.
At least we're not the only ones.
Now, I saw the
right.
commercial. I don't know what you were watching, but whenever I saw it, it was the Macy's 4th of July Day special.
I don't remember.
Did either one of you
I
catch
forgot
that?
they do that.
I didn't know they did that. I knew Macy's did a Thanksgiving parade,
Macy's Day
but
parade.
I didn't know they did the 4th of July thing, and it was pretty cool. I watched
Was it?
and then I thought I was going to watch it some more, and it was just a repeat. So I was like, man, they put on the same fireworks show as before, because I walked out the room between whenever it rebooted and didn't realize. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm watching the same thing over again. But what they do is they start in Boston, and they have some concerts. Then they go to New York, and then they have some concerts, and then they go back to Boston, and it's dark by then, and then they have fireworks, and they do the same thing in New York. And so there's a bunch of fireworks and everything, and kind of after watching the Big Spring fireworks and then watching these fireworks, I'm like, wow. And I mean, I read that the Big Spring fireworks, how much they cost, and then I see these things, and I'm like, wow, this is like a multi-million-dollar show. It's amazing.
Oh, geez.
And for like one of the first times they shot fireworks off of what is it, the Washington Bridge in New York.
Oh, yeah.
And at one point, it made it look like it had a waterfall just going into the river, like the entire bridge. It was really cool. So if you didn't get to see it, I'm sure it's online.
Yeah.
And one of the other things fireworks related, I don't know if you guys do this, but apparently I have nothing better to do when I surf the internet. And there's this video of this drone being flown into a fireworks display. So it's kind of like if you were a bird flying in the fireworks, what you would see.
Yeah.
And it was really cool.
I bet that would be cool. I never even thought about that.
No.
And then as soon as I thought about that, I thought about our news guy, Alex, because he likes drones. And that's what this was.
He was just talking about him on Thursday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if you haven't seen that video, go search drone and fireworks, and you'll actually pull that up. It's really cool.
That would be neat.
It's just a different view.
Right.
Because, I mean, of course, we have the view from the ground.
Yeah.
And that's just about it.
See, Alex never tapped into the full potential of that helicopter that he bought.
Well, he's still working on getting it licensed.
Oh.
He doesn't want to go to jail because technically you're not supposed to really fly those around anywhere.
Right.
I mean, if you would attach a camera to it, you can't use it.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Alex is a rule breaker, though.
Is Alex trying to make a drone? Like, should we be worried?
Well, we should be worried because it's Alex, but other than that, no.
Okay.
No, you just attached the word drone to it. Before it was called a radio-controlled helicopter.
Right. Yeah. Before that, it was called
a toy.
Yeah.
And now they've attached this big scary word. See, whenever I think of drone, I think of the big Predator drones, the ones with the rockets and everything else. That's what I think of. They're the size of regular airplanes, maybe a little bit bigger. No, you never think of like the little bitty toy that's now being called the drone.
Right.
So
no way.
It's kind of scary that way.
Another fireworks related story, Gooney, that happened over the weekend. American Apparel, they just they're web guys, and this happens pretty often. Web guys go and get a photo online and then they post it, and then later on they find out that it's somebody else's photo, or they find out that it's not what they originally intended on posting. American Apparel was posting photos of fireworks online, and they posted one that was actually the Space Shuttle Challenger exploding.
What?
And
research, people.
No,
research.
I'm serious. There's the photo, Heather. Check it out.
I just can't believe that.
And I mean, this was just somebody who saw it and they were like, "Wow, that's some cool fireworks." It doesn't even look like fireworks. It's just like smoke. And
how does that even become? I just don't understand how that just accidentally gets thrown in there.
Well, just somebody not doing their research. Somebody basically going into Google going fireworks. Apparently somebody had tagged that as fireworks, and they go, "Oh, that's some pretty fireworks. Let's put that up there."
Yeah, that was a last-minute decision. They were just in a hurry so they didn't get in trouble because they procrastinated for so long. They were like, "Oh, gotta hurry up.
Right.
Hurry up and get these pictures. That would'll work."
Yeah, no, that's not going to work ever.
No, that's not cool.
That's one of those iconic images that, I mean, if you weren't around to see that, you probably wouldn't recognize it. And so I'm guessing this is probably some 18, 19, 20-year-old intern.
Yeah, I'm sure that 18, 19, 20-year-old intern's getting made fun of a lot right now.
He had one job.
Yeah, one job. Find pictures of fireworks.
Definitely.
This happened.
Yeah.
And so another thing like this happened, just to kind of give you an example, everybody's familiar with Lady Gaga, right?
A little bit, unfortunately.
Well, she played a show in Canada, and she drew about 90,000 people. That is a huge show, right?
That's a pretty big crowd.
But when she posted the photos online, she accidentally posted the photos of a Metallica concert at the same venue last year.
Really?
But they drew like 130,000. So 40,000 more people.
Wow.
And so it didn't take her very long before people started saying, "Hey, that's not your concert," and they started realizing. I don't know what it was, if it was like all the black or just the headbanging people, what it was, but apparently those images get put up a lot, and people just don't expect people to know where they come from, and we get a lot of web savvy people out there.
Next thing you know, you'll be having mosh pits at Lady Gaga concerts.
Thanks to Catfish, though.
Yeah.
Catfish taught us how to Google image search everything.
What is Catfish?
That's what happened. That MTV show
is getting duped. Is really what that is.
That's basically what that means. No, Catfish.
Are you talking about that MTV show?
Yeah, like it exploded over just like a year.
I don't watch it. I heard of it, but
I love watching
I don't think I've seen anything on MTV in quite a while.
Yeah, once they stopped putting music on MTV. once they took all the music off the music television?
No, unfortunately for me, my wife kind of got into the Teen Mom thing for a while, so I got a lot of secondhand Teen Mom.
Oh, I see. I understand that.
And of course, I see previews for these shows, Party Down South and all these other things. That's CMT, yeah. CMT kind of went the same way.
Yeah.
See, you
gotta compete.
I'm more of a VH1 person now, and whenever I was a kid, VH1 was for old people.
I still watch.
So I just have to connect the dots here.
See, VH1 like dominates Saturday Night Live now.
Yeah.
It seems like that's what's always on VH1.
It's not a bad thing.
It's not. No, I'm not complaining about it.
Depending on what decade they're playing.
Yeah. Yeah, they bounce around a little bit.
Not a bad thing at all. So
that's cool.
So Pops in the Park was great.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was fantastic.
I know we recapped it on Friday, but a lot of people were probably sleeping in, which I don't blame them.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all.
Having a late night. You know what? It took a little while for me to get out of Pops in the Park.
Yeah.
And by the time I got home, I was ready for bed because I was coming back up here because we did the show on Friday, and then so we recapped it. A lot of people didn't get to hear that recap, but we had some fun. We had Adrian Calvillo on the broadcast.
Yeah, he did excellent. Didn't know that he was live until after his show.
No,
That's awesome.
Not at all. and you know what? Just kind of talking with people, and this is Adrian Calvillo is a State Farm guy,
right?
And this is something a lot of people don't know. You know that Jake from State Farm commercial, where the guy's talking on the phone 3 a.m. The woman comes downstairs and she's like, "Who are you talking to?" And he's like, "It's Jake from State Farm."
Right.
Yeah, just random knowledge, probably nothing that you need to know. But Jake is actually a State Farm agent.
He's real.
And you know what his name is? Jake.
Jake from State Farm.
So, yeah. I mean, he looks like Patton Oswalt's brother.
She sounds hideous.
I wonder if his friends tell him that all the time.
I would.
Yeah, right.
Man, I would case on him. Khakis.
Khakis.
We could probably find this guy since he's a State Farm agent, and we could just call him up and just say, "She sounds hideous."
It's Jake from State Farm.
Just hang up on him. Maybe start prank calling Jake from State Farm.
I'm gonna do it on a daily basis.
Might as well.
I tell you what, we do have a lot of great things coming up, and you can post your birthdays on Facebook.
That's right. We'll have those here in a little bit. We got some local news coming up next on KBST AM and FM.
Elrod's Furniture is pleased to announce that we are now the authorized dealer for Flex Steel furniture. Flex Steel, America's seating specialist, has been producing high-quality furniture for over 100 years. The Latitudes collection features the Dual Flex spring system that sets the standard for comfort. This spring system pairs the famous blue ribbon seat spring with helical coils into a durable steel frame. And because it's Flex Steel, both the wood frame and the spring system are guaranteed for life. The Latitudes collection lets you enjoy the quality of Flex Steel furniture, as well as the luxury of fine leather at prices you can afford. So come in for a no-pressure shopping experience at Elrod's Furniture, Big Spring's oldest, largest, finest furniture store with the best brands and best prices at 2309 Scurry Street.
With the news you need, when you need it. Howard County's news leader, your K-Best Radio Group News.
Good morning. It's Monday, July the 7th. I'm Tommy Reese with your K-Best Radio Group News. 77 in Big Spring, your complete K-Best and pinpoint weather. 7 weather is straight ahead. Well, the Department of Public Safety is investigating a deadly accident that happened in Martin County on Saturday near mile marker 161. One person was killed. According to reports, the accident involved 2 semi-trucks. The person who passed away's name has not been released by the Department of Public Safety. Although Midland Police also are investigating an early morning accident today near South County Road 1221 and I-20 involving a semi-truck. No injuries have reported in that accident as well. A semi crash at a convenience store on Saturday near mile marker 150, on State FM 158 and FM 1213 in Midland County. A truck driver was taken to the hospital after the accident. According to reports, a truck ran a stop sign in front of a semi-truck. He tried to avoid the truck, then slammed into the convenience store. According to store officials, the store will have to be completely remodeled. The driver of that truck was taken to the hospital with undetermined injuries. The Harold Davis Fitness Center on the Big Spring campus will be closed today through Wednesday, July 9th, for cheer camp and basketball court repairs. The center will reopen Thursday, July 10th, with normal operating hours. A former Howard College Hawk, who also played one season at Texas Tech, died Friday tragically at Lake Conroe after jumping off a dock during a July 4th celebration, that according to Montgomery County officials. 21-year-old Elliot Rishu was a three-year letterman at the Woodlands High School, earned All-State honors as a senior, and combined for 22 home runs over his final 2 years. According to reports, Rishu leaped into the 5-foot deep water and surfaced briefly before going under. His body was recovered within 30 minutes of his disappearance, and paramedics were unsuccessful in trying to revive him. Rishu played 25 games for Texas Tech in 2013 after he was a second-time National Junior College Athletic Association All-American and Howard College. Again, Eric Rishu, former Howard College Hawk, dead at the age of 21. Big Spring firefighter Robert Stapp was sent into retirement on Thursday with a luncheon at Fire Station Number 2. Several of his colleagues turned out to the event, among them Chief Ferguson.
You know, it's a sad day, but it's a happy day. Lieutenant Stapp's moving on to bigger and better things. He's worked towards this for 33 years to retire, and because we are losing a good friend, we're losing a brother. You know, he's not gone, but you know he's just a phone call away.
Oh, Robert says he's got mixed feelings about the retirement.
I'm excited and sad. This has been my adult life. Right. And all the guys here are like brothers and sisters. And these firemen, any one of them I can call and say I'm in a bind, and they'll be there. They become tight-knit, spend a third of our lives living together. Right. You know, we stay 24 hours at a time at the station, so a third of our life is together. So they become a big part of your family.
Yeah, Stapp says he will be busy in retirement. So what will he be doing? Well, working, of course. 6:34 now in obituaries. Claudette Hartley, 78, died July 3rd. Funeral services will be today at 1 p.m. at Natalie Pickle and Welch Rosewood Chapel. Hartley was from Big Spring. Interment will follow at Trinity Memorial Park. Henry Valverde, age 55, died Wednesday at University Medical Center in Lubbock. Vigil services will be tonight at 7 at Myers and Smith Funeral Chapel. Funeral mass will be at 11 a.m. on Tuesday with burial at Mount Olive Memorial Park. Eva Yanes died Friday. Funeral services are pending at Myers and Smith Funeral Home. Terry Fullen, age 80, formerly of Big Spring, died at his home July 5th in Midland. Graveside services will be held at Rest Haven Memorial Park on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Arrangements are under the direction of Natalie Pickle and Welch Funeral Home and Crematory of Midland. And this portion of the news is being brought to you by Natalie Pickle and Welch.
Hi, I'm Casey Welch Baker. Do you know how much a funeral costs? If you're like most people, you don't spend a lot of time thinking about it. And if you're like most people, you like to pay the least and get the most. That's where we at Natalie Pickle and Welch Funeral Home and Crematory can help. We offer the best for less. My dad, Tommy Welch, is all about saving families money, and we are all about giving them the very best service. Natalie Pickle and Welch, serving the West Texas area for over 80 years.
News time is 6:37, and Do Well, Be Well with Diabetes is a program for people with type 2 diabetes. And if you need more information on that, the Texas A&M Agri-Life Extension Services here in Howard County will be providing classes on those type 2 diabetes. Classes will begin July 17th at 6:30 p.m. If you need more information, contact Melissa. Here's that number, 432-264-2236. That's 432-264-2236. Remember, those classes do begin on July the 17th, so the quicker you get more information on that, the quicker you can register for those classes as well. In sports, Forest Sands Clayton Galloway signed a letter of intent to play for Sul Ross University in Alpine over the weekend. Galloway led the Buffaloes to a Class A regional semifinal last year, so he's going on to play on the next level. The 15th annual Texas A&M auction is set for Saturday at the Big Spring Country Club, hosted by the Howard County A&M Club. Former Texas A&M coach Jackie Sherrill will be the guest speaker, and members of the A&M 12-man kickoff team will also be there. Among the items that will be auctioned off: vacation trips, sports memorabilia, of course, and the event will begin with a golf tournament at 8 a.m. at the Country Club golf course. So it's going to be a lot of excitement happening there. Hey, 5 Big Spring Junior High cheerleaders now were nominated for All-American honors at the Reese Cheer Camp at TCU. Way to go to those girls. And finally, this from Texas Tech. By women's Texas Tech guard Amber Battle, supposedly suspended for a month for fighting with a football player. She'll be ineligible to play for the entire month of November rather, coming up this season. And the Texas Rangers took it on the chin again last night to the Mets. They'll be back in action tonight back at the ballpark when they take on the Houston Astros. And we'll have it for you on the mighty 1490. 7:05 is the pregame show. 7:35 is the first pitch. That's tonight, the Rangers and the Astros on the mighty 1490. News time is 6:38.
The forecast you need when you need it. K-Best Weather.
And your Pinpoint 7 weather forecast. Sunny today, look for high of 95, tonight 69. Then on Wednesday, look for sunny skies, high of 95. Sunny on Thursday, 96. Friday, 94. Saturday, sunny, 96. Oklahoma right now checks in at 76, clear skies. Colorado City at 77, and 77 here in Big Spring. I'm Tommy Reese with your K-Best Radio Group News. Now look up and live.
Have you ever been in a discount store where merchandise is labeled slightly irregular or purchase as is? They do not tell you where the flaw is, and once you buy it, you cannot return it. In case you have not noticed, we all live in the as-is department. I am Mark Lindsay, pastor of First Baptist Church for Look Up and Live. Stop and think about the people in your life. They are a mixed bag of strengths and weaknesses, virtues and vices. If you are looking for perfection, then you are in the wrong store. The point is this: the only way to have a successful relationship with someone is to love and to accept him as is. A hallmark of spiritual maturity is acknowledging that nobody is perfect and committing to love them in spite of it. The Bible says in Colossians 3, verse 13, "Be gentle and forbearing with one another. And if one has a difference against another, readily pardoning each other. Even as the Lord has freely forgiven you, so you also must forgive." To love someone as is means to focus on his areas of strength and to support him in the areas of struggle. You may ask, what about his flaws? Peter says, love covers a multitude of sins. Take time today to show someone the same love with which God has shown you. It will make your day.
Hi, I'm Kevin Knudsen, the new pastor at Life Church here in Big Spring. Life Church is an exciting, vibrant, and spirit-filled multicultural church on the corner of 10th and Johnson. We have been serving the families of our great city for nearly 30 years, and even though we worship in an old school, there's nothing old school about us. Every Sunday there is contemporary worship, a dynamic practical message from the Bible, fun and safe child care and children's ministry. There really is something for the entire family. I would personally like to invite you to join us this Sunday at 10:30, or you can listen to us live every Sunday on 94.3 The Fuse. Our church website is golifechurch.com. We look forward to meeting you soon, and we hope you remember that today, no matter what you're going through, God is on your side.
Jesus, you're all I need.
These cheesy bread dogs are great. The cheese is baked into the bun.
Oh, yeah, the bun's the best part.
Well, what about the hot dog?
Oh, yeah, the hot dog's the best part.
You can't have more than one best part.
Yeah, I totally can. Like, I have many best qualities. I'm frugal, I'm kind to those in need, and I can levitate for short periods of time.
No, that's called jumping.
Oh, cool. You already got a name for it.
Every part's the best part. New cheesy bread dogs. This is how you Sonic. For limited time, only participating Sonic drive-ins. Call Star Sonic for specials. Not all carriers are covered. Messenger data rates apply.
It's finally open. Westover Pharmacy. Westover Pharmacy. Now open on the corner of Westover and FM 700.
Cool.
Westover Pharmacy was designed for your convenience with the drop-off and pickup window located on separate sides of the building.
Cool.
And if you don't want to pick up, Westover Pharmacy will deliver your prescriptions to you for free.
Cool.
Swing by and say hello to pharmacist Candy Alleman and her friendly staff at Westover Pharmacy.
Hello.
Now open on the corner of FM 700 and Westover. Westover Pharmacy, part of Leonard's family of pharmacies.
Today is Monday.
Good Monday morning.
Everyone talks about the idea of the dreaded Monday blues. Are you kidding me?
Do not let it ever happen again.
I hate Monday.
Got that right, girlfriend.
Every Monday, something goes wrong.
It's just another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. It's just another manic Monday.
But I'm totally gonna fake enthusiasm because it's Monday, the worst day of the week.
On Monday, I woke up.
I was so confused and depressed.
Are you kidding me? But it's Monday.
Are you kidding me?
Just another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. Just another manic Monday.
It's Monday night's Italian night.
Movie Monday!
Can't wait till Friday.
I like the movie Monday. That makes it not sound so bad.
It's Manic Monday.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say if we're wishing, let's not go back to Sunday. Let's go back to Friday when we had a 3-day weekend.
That was awesome.
That's what I was thinking about too. No, Sunday. That means Monday's tomorrow.
Yeah.
I did that.
Exactly. It's like Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
To repeat it.
Relive it all day.
Yes.
You listen to Gooney in the Morning on KBST AM and FM. It's Monday, July 7th, 6:44 here at the KBS Studios. Gooney here with you, getting you on your way to work this morning. We got Charles Sagona with us.
What's going on?
It's going because Heather's in the house.
Hey, guys.
Really? Wow. It is Monday. It is Monday. That's funny.
So what you guys do during 4th of July? Anything good? Take in a movie, cookout?
Burned my son. Did that.
Okay.
You're not going to win Parent of the Year this week.
No, I've been trying, but...
All right, we need details.
I got that Kellen is completely 100% terrified of sparklers now.
Oh, I bet he is.
He's done with sparklers forever. And it wasn't even like that bad. What had happened was I was holding a sparkler, and he was holding like my hand with his left hand, and I was trying to light it with a lighter, and it was taking forever. These sparklers they make these days are not as cool as the ones in the back. It takes forever to get them lit and stay lit and all that. But anyway, I'm sitting here trying to get this thing lit, and the wind's blowing and everything, and I finally get it lit, and the sparkler shoots off, so he extends his arm, and when he does that, it grazes the lighter. And you know the lighter, how it gets hot after a while.
No.
So the lighter kind of burned him a little bit, and he just dropped the sparkler, starts freaking out, and he's like, "No, I don't want to do it anymore, Daddy." I'm like, dude, it was the lighter. I'm sorry, it wasn't the sparkler. I don't care. He was done.
I'm with Kellen on that one.
Done, yeah.
But have you ever tried to light a sparkler with those? I don't know what they're called. They're light sticks.
Yeah, those little pucks.
No, not a puck. A light. Like it looks like a skinny corn dog. It's the stick that you just light that burns slowly. I don't know what else to call it.
That's what we called them. Were pucks. I thought that's what we called them.
A puck?
I thought that's what we.
They don't look like a hockey puck.
No, like we called them pucks.
I thought that's what they were called.
Like PUX.
Learn something new every day.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, though.
Yeah,
that makes everything more hard.
That sparkler is not easy to light that way.
No,
my dad always just brought out the blowtorch.
Yeah, there we go. That'll light a sparkler pretty quick.
Yeah.
That's the redneck way to do it right there.
I'm sorry.
Probably ends up in the ER a lot quicker than with the lighter. Yeah. Don't give Gooney that.
No.
Oh, poor Kellen.
It was sad. See, and I tried to create this nice little fireworks show for my family because we were out there at my mom's and they had bought one of those big packages, and I was like, I was going to do 3 at one time, and we get out there to set them up and light it, and 2 of them shoots off, and the other one makes a sound like it does, but all it does is fall over and face us. We disappeared.
I would have scattered.
Gone. Gone. Oh, I was scared.
Did they not listen to the show Gooney said last Thursday that he was not a professional fireworks person.
I said it.
And that he doesn't do these type of displays.
I don't. That's why. That is why. Forgot you're supposed to set that stuff on a flat surface, not just light it and set it down and run.
Yeah. Hey, Gooney, you did Fantastic Fourth while I was out. How many hot dogs did the guy eat for the hot dog eating contest?
That hot dog eating contest, basically, it was just a race to see who could finish 10 hot dogs the fastest.
How long did it take him to eat 10?
It was probably a good 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, it took a while.
I think I could eat 10 hot dogs in like 15 minutes. I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know.
That's
Maybe
a lot of
not.
hot dogs.
Maybe not.
That would be miserable.
I tell you what, though.
I know it.
I tell you what, I was watching the Nathan's hot dog eating championship.
Right, like the big one.
Yeah. And Joey Chestnut won again this year. He's about 7 years in a row.
Wow.
And
He knows his hot dogs.
yeah, he does. He actually had competition this year. There's a guy, I think his name was Stormy, who was pretty much hot dog for hot dog with him. I mean,
oh wow.
And then afterwards they said, you know what, the hot dogs were slow this year. And I'm thinking 61 hot dogs in 10 minutes. That's
wow.
That's mind-blowing.
That's insane. Slow down, Joey. Jeez, we're trying to be a hero all the time.
And the way that he comes out is really cool. He's carried to the stage in like a chariot. It's like mustard and ketchup colored.
It's like, yeah, America.
He has one of these big wrestling championship belts.
Oh no!
Boom! Here comes the boom. Starts playing whenever he comes out.
Probably so.
Dynamite.
Probably so. Hey, and a little bit different this year. He proposed to his girlfriend.
Yeah,
so,
I heard that.
And
how romantic. Let's eat 61 hot dogs and then I'm going to propose.
No, he proposed before.
Well, that's good.
I just imagine afterwards.
But
that's good.
His girlfriend, she's also a competitive eater, and so the first thing I thought is, who invites these people over for a picnic?
Yeah.
I mean, when you grill, how many hot dogs do you buy? Like a pack, 2 packs at the most?
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, Joey Chestnut put down 61 in 10 minutes. If he's hanging out for the game, how many hot dogs can this couple put together?
That's like, you're all invited,
I ain't
but
funding it.
Joey's got to bring his own hot dogs. Like, that's last time he
BYOHD.
That's crazy.
It's pretty incredible, though. I mean, 61 hot dogs in 10 minutes. And that's why people hate America.
Yeah. I wonder if, like whenever, like, 2 athletes get married, like, you'll have, like, Olympians and stuff like that. It happens all the time. They get married, and everyone always thinks, oh, their kids are going to be the greatest athletes ever. What about Joey and his wife's kids whenever they finally have them? Like, are they looking forward to their competitive hot dog eating career?
I mean, they're
feeding those kids.
Do you have to
not have the money for that.
Like, do you have to follow along in your parents' footsteps then?
They're gonna have to get sponsorships from Major League Eating, and yes, there is a Major League Eating. I found out. I thought I was floored when I found out there was a Major League Gaming. Yeah. Now I'm even more floored that there's a Major League Eating.
Eating should not be a sport.
So they can get paid for this, maybe? I wonder if there's a union.
They do. They get sponsorships and they get paid. And
he said, I wonder if there's a union.
and the thing that really blew my mind is this hot dog eating thing takes 10 minutes. So there's a whole hour before they start eating that's like a build-up to this. I mean, they do a big ESPN-type build-up. They're in New York, so they're around this Nathan's thing. And it's like tons of people are surrounding this area and everything.
Yeah.
And
it's a big deal.
It is. It's crazy. So they're doing this big build up, and they're talking about the process, and then they're talking about all the other contests. Like the guy who kept up with Joey, he actually beat him in another eating contest. So they do these different ones. They do like fried mushrooms. They do oysters. They do all these different foods. There's like a cupcake eating contest.
Oh, I'd be bomb at that one. It'd be amazing eating cupcakes.
We should enter Heather into the cupcake eating contest.
Oh, I'd win.
But there's apparently there's these events everywhere, and I thought Man versus Food was like the only place that this happens.
No, apparently it happens everywhere in America.
Exactly.
Wow.
Plays on ESPN 8, the Ocho.
Is that what it's on?
Yeah, from Dodgeball.
Yeah. That's great. I'm going to have to go to one of these now. Like
it seems interesting. Yeah.
Professional one. That seems like that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Hey, we got the 15th annual Aggie auction, which is going to be held this Saturday at the Big Spring Country Club. That's always a good time out there. It's going to be hosted by the Howard County A&M Club. That's going to feature, Jerry Forsyth, a golf scramble, and an auction that's going to feature everything from sports memorabilia to trips, stuff like that. I remember hearing about this last year. There's some pretty cool sports memorabilia.
Yeah, I heard they had fun last year.
I'm sure that's always a good time. Plus, it's always good to get out there and play golf.
Those guys are going to have a lot of fun before football season starts because they lost a couple of their really good players.
Yeah.
And you just never know if you're going to be able to replace a Johnny Football or an Evans. So those two players are so dynamic. So they have to have all their fun before. But it should be a good time. Lots of A&M people.
Oh, there's tons of A&M folks, alumni that are in Howard County that you don't realize. Like, you think everybody graduated from Tech down in this area, but no, there's a lot of A&M.
No, not at all. And also I want to send my condolences out. Former Howard College baseball player.
Yes.
He's playing at A&M, Elliot Rishu. He finished up one season at Texas Tech, and he had an All-American year at Howard College. And he went home and he jumped off a dock and he surfaced a little bit and then he went back under and drowned. So our condolences go to everyone who knows him. I mean, he was in this area.
That's a sad story right there too. I hate hearing about stuff like that,
especially on the 4th of July.
Yeah. It always seems like there's something tragic that happens during times like that, and it just makes it even more tougher.
And this is the same area that Texas country star Josh Ward.
Oh, really?
He was in there, and he had a boating accident last week.
Oh, that was terrible.
And 3 people died in that boating accident. And Josh Ward came out with a fractured elbow, which is nothing compared to the families that lost people. But just be safe.
Yeah.
I mean,
and those boats, I saw photos from the accident after that, and it was pretty torn up.
Yeah, it was. So just remind everyone to be careful. I mean, that's one of those things. I mean, you can be an athlete and be good at swimming, and just sometimes things happen.
Yeah,
so,
you never know. Be safe out there. Well, be sure to get your birthdays and anniversaries into the Facebook page. Just go to facebook.com/KBS957. We're going to read those loud, live, and on the air, along with the Sweetheart of the Day. When we return with Gooney in the Morning, we got TSN coming up here on KBST AM and FM.
DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas. How does your typical Texas mom stop the afternoon munchies?
Mom, we're hungry!
With a quick stop at DQ. From great DQ desserts like the S'mores Blizzard to classic dip cones, shakes, sundaes, and more. For the best treats and eats in Texas, there's only one place to stop. DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas.
TSN News, I'm Mitch Carr. The teen birth rate has dropped dramatically in the United States since the peak in 1991, but Texas still has the 5th highest rate in the nation. The latest numbers from a national campaign show Texas with a birth rate of about 44 per 1,000 girls in the age group 15 to 19. The national campaign to prevent teen and unplanned pregnancy also says Texas has the highest rate of repeat births in that age group. The fate of UT Austin President Bill could play out this week. TSN's Austin Bureau Chief Chris Fox says reports have surfaced that the chancellor of the UT system, Francisco Figueroa, wants Powers gone.
It is my recommendation as chancellor that Bill Powers should continue his appointment as president.
That was Figueroa back in December. Some believe he changed his mind about Powers after receiving information from the university's current investigation into the admissions process.
A firewall needs to be constructed around the admissions committee, preventing anyone, even those within university administration, from influencing admissions decisions.
That was Figueroa back in June. Now, those close to the issue say he's calling for Powers' immediate resignation or he'll be fired at Thursday's Board of Regents meeting. In Austin, Chris Fox, TSN News.
Renting homes online for vacation is an increasingly popular idea. More on that, though, from Jim Forsythe.
And several websites have sprung up to put owners and renters together. But Cesar Alvarado of the Better Business Bureau of Central Texas says scammers have also emerged who take pictures of random homes homes, and the owner doesn't know somebody has rented it until a family shows up with a receipt for a deposit.
They're putting up pictures of rental homes for the summer. They're trying to get you to deposit money. And at the end of the day, you deposit the money. When you get to the property for your vacation, find out that that's not an empty property. Someone lives there.
He says ask to tour the property in advance, even if you have no intention of actually doing so. If the agent tries to put you off or says that can't happen, that's a big red flag. In San Antonio, Jim Forsyth, TSN News.
Wichita Falls plans to use a biodegradable plastic substance to reduce the evaporation in its reservoir by up to 30%. The Texas Commission on Environmental Quality has okayed the plan for Lake Arrowhead, one of 3 reservoirs Wichita Falls uses for its water supply. The Public Works Director says the chemical being used is safe and won't affect recreational activities. The Texas Tribune reports Wichita Falls will test the process before deciding on spending $400,000 to purchase a 75-day supply. Austin police are still investigating the theft of $30,000 in cash and equipment from the Austin Zoo last Friday morning from the zoo's office and gift shop. Today, someone's donating a new surveillance camera. This is TSN News.
This is Inside Texas Business, featuring Lone Star State companies committed to creating growth through unique business practices. Roger Fritcher, principal of Pioneer Contract Services, says
Pioneer is a single-source supplier of office furniture, office relocations, and records and information management for business. Our success is attributable to our ability to address customer needs and our commitment to doing the job safely.
Inside Texas Business, sponsored by Texas Mutual Insurance Company, a workers' comp provider committed to stopping workplace accidents before they happen. More at WorkSafeTexas.com.
When I'm on the road, the last thing I want at my hotel is a surprise. Unless it's like the surprise I got when I checked into a Red Roof, because many locations have remodeled with new, modern, upscale rooms. So it's no surprise Red Roof topped the best budget hotels in USA Today Travel's 10 Best Reader's Choice Awards. And this summer, stay 2 separate times and get a free night. Visit redroof.com for details and get the app, Red Roof and Red Roof Plus. Add some wow to your stay.
The U.S. Department of Education is announcing a new initiative to attract quality teachers to schools that need them the most. The department says it's investing $4 million to start a technical assistance network to help states and districts create and implement educator equity plans. Opening statement set for today in the federal trial of a friend of Boston Marathon bombing suspect Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. Azamat Zakhayev is accused of removing a backpack and other items from the dorm room at the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth several days after the bombings, as Matkayev is charged with obstruction of justice and conspiracy. And passengers at some overseas airports with flights to the U.S. will now be required to turn on their electric devices before boarding the plane to show that they do have power. I'm Mitch Carr, TSN.
With news every hour, this is KBST AM and FM, Big Spring.
Here's the latest from ABC News. I'm Karen Chase. A historic meeting today at the Vatican. Pope Francis met for the first time with victims of priest abuse. ABC's Megan Williams is in Rome.
6 victims from Ireland, Britain, and Germany celebrated a private mass with the Pope before each speaking with Francis one-on-one for about a half hour each. While some victims see the encounter with the Pope as a step towards healing the wounds of abuse, many other victims remain skeptical of its importance. They point out it has taken Francis 14 months since taking the helm of their church to reach out to victims. Megan Williams, ABC News, Rome.
The battle over immigration is heating up. Department of Homeland Security Jay Johnson is due to tour the Mexican-Guatemala border tomorrow to analyze security challenges facing unaccompanied migrant children. Meanwhile, several sites in North Texas are under consideration to temporarily house them. ABC's Jim Ryan is there.
On Sunday, Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins and the Mayor Pro Tem of Grand Prairie on the west side of Dallas went door to door near the 2 disused schools and 1 hospital storage facility that could be converted to housing for illegal immigrant children. They heard both support and concern and downright opposition about the proposal. In the coming weeks, more formal community meetings are planned. By the end of this month, some 2,000 children from Central and South America may be living here. Jim Ryan, ABC News in Dallas-Fort Worth.
People trying to fly into the U.S. are about to face stricter scrutiny at airport security checkpoints. The TSA will force them to turn on their phones, tablets, and laptops to prove they work. They're not armed. It was an exceptionally violent 4th of July weekend in Chicago. At least 9 people were killed in shootings, more than 50 others injured. Father Michael Flager at St. Sabrina Catholic Church called it a sad irony.
We're celebrating independence, but we feel like we're in prison.
Police point out the murder rate in the city is still the lowest it's been since 1963. At Wimbledon, Novak Djokovic was the winner over Roger Federer. He then thanked Federer for letting him win. This is ABC News.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number.
Call 877-319-MY-TV.
The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. So cancel the cable and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money.
Call 877-319-MY-TV.
At just $24.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card.
Call 877-319-MY-TV. That's 877-319-MY-TV.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number.
Call 877-319-MY-TV.
The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. So cancel the cable and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money.
Call 877-319-MY-TV.
At just $24.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card.
Call 877-319-MY-TV. That's 877-319-MY-TV.
Israeli investigators are questioning 6 suspects in connection with the abduction and murder of a Palestinian teen believed to be a revenge killing for 3 murdered Israelis. Meanwhile, a 15-year-old American Palestinian boy beaten by Israeli police has been released on bail. ABC's Alex Marquardt is in Jerusalem.
Israel's ambassador to the U.S. told ABC's Martha Raddatz that during clashes with police on Thursday, Tariq and 5 others attacked the police with Molotov cocktails.
Our police are under extreme threat. In the Jerusalem area, they're facing mobsters and rioters. It doesn't mean that excessive force is acceptable.
Tariq said he was just watching the protest. We visited his uncle's home, where Tariq is now under house arrest. His mother telling us she's relieved he's safe, but outraged no one has been held responsible.
President Obama and Education Secretary Arnie Duncan are having lunch with teachers at the White House today to discuss a new initiative aimed at improving teacher quality. Karen Chase, ABC News.
The Big Green Egg, the most versatile cooking device ever. Is it a grill? Is it an oven? Or a smoker? The answer is yes. You can sear steaks, chops, and fish with a flavor-packed crust unmatched by other grills. High-temperature steakhouse grilling, even at 750 degrees, is quick and easy. The Big Green Egg bakes bread, pizza, cookies, cakes better and quicker than your kitchen oven. You may never bake indoors again. Meals are more memorable when you roast a turkey or ham on a Big Green Egg. The moisture retention produces the most flavorful meat you have ever tasted. The construction of the egg allows for extreme flexibility at low heat or when used as a smoker. The egg gives the best results with turkey, ham, brisket, chicken, or ribs. Want a slow cook at low heat for 14 to 16 hours? No problem. Convenience is the name of the game. So stop in for a no-pressure shopping experience at Elrod's Furniture, Big Spring's oldest, largest, finest furniture store with the best brands and best prices at 2309 Scurry Street.
It's never too late to enroll at New Hope Christian School for newborns through 12. New Hope offers a Becca curriculum with loving Christian teachers, after-school care, and transportation available for most area schools. Hot, nutritious breakfast, lunch, and an afternoon snack provided. Stop by 118 Cedar Road or go to newhopebigspring.com. That's www.newhopebigspring.com. See what a difference New Hope can make in your child's future.
We're sending you back to the future.
Your child's future depends on their education, and Nazarene Christian Academy continues to provide you with a choice in that education. With kindergarten, first grade, and second grade coming in 2014, they provide a Becca curriculum with certified, loving Christian teachers. For more information, go to newhopebigspring.com. See what a difference Nazarene Christian Academy can make in your child's future.
When you're hungry and you're looking for a delicious home-cooked meal, there's only one place to consider, and that's the Hilltop Cafe. Stop in there for their Monday night special, steak finger basket, delicious hand-breaded fingers, homemade french fries, and fresh roll. Thursday dinner special is pork ribs. Monday, Tuesday nights, you also have a choice of all-you-can-eat tacos. A meal from Hilltop Cafe will remind you of Mama's cooking. Open Monday through Friday, 11 to 9. Carry-outs available. Hilltop Cafe, East 4th Street at the top of the hill.
Where's the beef? It's at Hilltop Cafe every Wednesday night from 4 till 8 for all-you-can-eat sirloin steak, where everything is handmade, never frozen. Hilltop Cafe has lunch specials every day from 11 until 3, and all-you-can-eat dinner specials every night from 4 till 8. Check out the appetizers from hand-dipped onion rings, special recipe salsa and chips, to their own crack dip. Hilltop Cafe is open Monday through Friday at 1307 East 4th on top of the hill.
It's a big shock when all of a sudden you need a new transmission or engine for your pickup. Those things are expensive. You're not always prepared to lay out that big